Whew.
Alright, let me just get the door for you.
Okay. He got me at the Cheesecake Factory, y'all. I ain't getting out this car. Yes.
Would you want me to open the door for you?
Look.
Are you're recording me?
Yeah. Yeah. This is the Cheesecake Factory. This is the Cheesecake Factory, y'all.
What's the problem with that?
This is a chain restaurant. Who takes someone that looks like this to a chain restaurant?
You want to talk about it? I'm fine with talking about it, even in front of them.
Oh yeah, I want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Come on, get up on in the car. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it. Oh, okay.
Okay. So
yes, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
So you expect a man to go all out on the first date? Is that right?
I mean, you're supposed to. Look at, when you take out a beautiful woman and you're courting her, because I get courted. So you're courting her, right? You're supposed to take care of her. You're supposed to cover her. You're supposed to protect her, cherish her, treat her well, right?
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do.
I agree. I went into this date as I expect, with the expectations for myself, to keep you safe, you know, to respect you, to pay for your food, of course, pick you up, of course, and just treat you like a gentleman, which I believe I have done.
I mean, you've been pretty nice, but I mean,
and then
Cheesecake Factory.
I, on the other hand, have certain expectations for a girl I go out with on the first date. I expect her to be respectful too. I expect her to be cooperative, and at least, you know.
What did I do that wasn't cooperative?
Well, I mean, like, even like when we were walking to the car, you wouldn't put your hand around my arm or anything like that, or hold my hand or anything like that.
I mean, it's too early for that.
Okay.
I don't know you.
I can respect that. I can respect that. Okay. When I got to your apartment to pick you up, you didn't want to invite me in. I can respect that too. We're not
again.
I don't know there
yet.
Okay.
I don't know yet.
And then, but
I mean, I feel like I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do as a woman.
But
I got myself all made up.
There's nothing wrong with the Cheesecake Factory, right?
Yes, there's a lot wrong with the Cheesecake Factory.
Okay, well, look at my planner, where we were gonna go originally.
See, now that's where we should have went. All right there. Call him.
No.
What do you mean no?
See, I specifically told you both yesterday and this morning that I'd come to pick you up at 4 p.m. Right? And I got to your place at 4 p.m. You didn't even come downstairs for another hour, and so I was waiting downstairs for an hour. Right?
But I wasn't expecting for work to take me so long. I got home a little late, and like I said, I don't know you well enough to invite you up into my apartment, and that is not possible.
And that's why I'm thinking, okay, if we're not there in the relationship to, you know, meet at your apartment, then maybe we're not ready in a relationship for such a nice fancy restaurant as Aria, especially if I'm paying for the whole thing, which I'm still willing to do. I would have been, but if we're late, I mean, I told you twice.
It wasn't that late.
We literally left your place at the time the reservation was supposed to be. And I specifically said 4 because maybe we could get there early and even have some time to get to know each other on the way there and while we're in the parking lot.
I mean,
I'm waiting for a reservation.
We can still get to know each other. Isn't there another restaurant you can call that, like, you know, equivalent to that? I mean,
I literally
you don't understand. Look at me. I cannot go in the Cheesecake Factory.
There's nothing wrong with
I will die. That's embarrassing.
Listen, as I said, I have very specific certain expectations for this.
No.
I can tell it's not gonna be there. And maybe we're not right for each other. So respectfully, I'm gonna just drop you off at home.
Oh no, he didn't.
Yeah, I'm up.
So you just want to call it a night? I mean,
Yeah.
Isn't there some kind of compromise or something? Ladies, can you believe this?
I'm sorry, y'all.
He was
but
out of the parking space.
If I don't feel respected, I am not gonna go through with the rest of the day.
Well, I mean, you are serious. You're really leaving.
Yeah. I mean, you didn't want this place anyway, right?
I mean, I understand that I was late. I understand that. I understand that I could have been a bit more cooperative. You made some good points. That's why I'm willing to compromise. Are you sure you want to go home?
I don't have a lot of rules. I don't have a lot of expectations for a first date, but I've already said them, and you've broken every one.
Oh
so,
my God.
I'm sorry. We're dropping you off home.
All right, whatever. Well, I mean, I guess I understand. You gotta do what you gotta do. I understand where you're coming from.
Yes. It's about fucking time men stand up for themselves. How many times have I told you, if these women can say no, men, you can say no too. A lot of people are talking about he's a non-black man. He gonna say no. No, I don't care what your race is. I don't give a damn what you look like, where you're from, how tall, short, fat, skinny, ugly, beautiful, whatever. I don't care. If women got standards, God damn it, men, you can have standards. Take notes. I have been saying this shit for the longest. I'm a married man, been married for almost 16 years, and I still have standards with my wife. Yes, she has standards with me too. You are supposed to have standards. You are supposed to. Now, I get it. This woman say, I don't know you that well. You're not coming up to my apartment, which is fine. I 1,000,000% understand that as a human being. I do. We don't know each other, so no, we're not going to go that route. She said she didn't want to hold his hand because she didn't know him. Understandable. Again, I personally do. But you don't understand why he is not going to spend a whole lot of money on you? First date? Bitch, you out your fucking mind. Who the fuck you think you is? Fucking with me, ho? Men, I have told you. My uncle told me this, and rapper Pimp C used to say this all the time too. Dick ain't free. And that's exactly what it means right here. Fellas, they making us earn the pussy, make them earn the dick. That's exactly what this means. Take notes. Cheesecake Factory lady got a rude awakening. And you see how at the end, when he was going to take her home, her attitude changed. Because now she realized he wasn't going to put up with that bullshit. Huh? He wasn't going to put up with that bullshit. Well, I guess you got to do what you got to do. I understand. Your attitude fucking changed when you see he wasn't finna put up with your bullshit. He said, don't be late. You broke every one of his standards. So what in the hell makes you think he's going to meet your standards? If you want respect, goddamn it, you got to give respect. Huh? You going to try to record him to try to make him look like a horrible human being. But what that did was made you look like a fucking horrible human being. Huh? Get the fuck out of here. That just made you look like a horrible human being. Talking about, You don't take a woman who look like this to a Cheesecake Factory. Bitch, you don't look no different than any other woman on the God's green earth. All of y'all trying to look the same nowadays. What's so special about how you look? Not a motherfucking thing. Huh? This is exactly what I've been talking about, fellas. What we need to do. I have grew up and I watched men, even in my early years, I have watched men sit here and just take BS from these women. Just sit there and take it. Yeah, just sit there and take it, wouldn't say nothing. And I said, I said, hell no. If they can say what they gotta say, do what they want to do, what makes you think I can't? If they can, I can. If they gonna disrespect me, I'm gonna disrespect them. I said that at a very young age. I used to watch my uncles sit there and let their wives run all over them. Right? I'm like, man, you don't say nothing. Don't say, man, fuck that. I'm gonna speak my mind. I don't give a damn. If they can speak their mind, I can speak my mind. I said that at a very young age. I had this one uncle that used to always tell me, boy, look, listen here. Let me tell you something. Dick ain't free. Make these women earn that dick. And I'm like, what in the hell? When I was young, of course, I didn't know what the hell that meant. Like, what in the hell? I ain't finna go out here and be prostituting myself. He started laughing. He said, no, man, listen to me. Now I'm older, I understand. And what that means is exactly what this guy did in that video. Women make us earn the pussy, make them earn the dick. This is what that means. Stand up for yourself, have some balls, have a backbone. You see, this man wasn't putting up with that bullshit. She was late for the date. He made reservations. She was late. So, well, guess what? I'm going to take you to a Cheesecake Factory. I ain't going to no Cheesecake Factory. That's embarrassing. Okay, fuck it. We're going to talk about it. Now, I will say this here. This man was way more calmer than I would ever be. You going to put me on blast like this? I'm going to let your ass have it. But no, he was calm. He was cool. He explained. And he said, if you don't want to, fine. I'm going to take you back home. And you see, her demeanor changed when she saw that he wasn't going to let you run all over him. Yeah. When you saw that he had a backbone, he going to stand up for himself. Well, I know you got standards. I understand. I'm so sorry. Oh, no, don't change your demeanor now. Don't change your demeanor now. Hell no, bitch. You had the balls to try to record and put him on blast. But this man stood up for himself, and this is exactly what I've been trying to tell men to do for the longest. Ever since I started, well, really before I started my YouTube channel, I've been telling everybody, have some decency and some self-respect. And this man here had it. Kudos to home dude here. He stood up for himself. He let you know he ain't about that bullshit. Fuck you. Fuck you. And she gonna try to put him on blast. He said, oh, you recording me? Oh, okay. Well, let's talk about it. He already had it made up in his head when he saw that you were recording him. Now he finna put your ass on blast. You don't know him that well to let him in your apartment. Oh, but he's supposed to know you well enough to spend a lot of money on you for a first date? And please, first date, guess what? Me and my wife been married for almost 16 years. She has standards, I have standards. We've been together for so goddamn long. Beautiful relationship. We have a 13-year-old daughter together. Beautiful relationship. Been married for so long. Just bought us a big ass fucking house a few months ago. Multiple cars. A lot of money in the bank. We plan on retiring before we hit 50 years old. Huh? Huh? That's how you build something together. Huh? You don't worry about how much money a man is going to spend on you. You worry about how much money is this man going to have throughout our whole entire relationship. That's what you worry about. Because guess what, ladies? Y'all are so fucking stupid, you don't realize he ain't got to spend that money on you on a first date. He gonna spend that money on you throughout the whole fucking relationship. Huh? Y'all so fucking stupid. All you trying to do is just show out to complete strangers that you got a man to spend a lot of money on you. That's all y'all are trying to do. That's all y'all trying to do. And her dumb ass, she was the one sitting here recording it. What she should have did was stop recording and deleted the shit. So she won't be embarrassed. But you end up embarrassing yourself. Because look, your demeanor so changed when he said, I'm going to take you home. This man had standards. And he stood by those standards and principles. Huh? What? You don't hear me. You didn't hear what I just said. This man had standards and he stood by them. You is not finna disrespect me, he says. Man, y'all ladies better wake up. It's a new day. Us men are tired of putting up with y'all bullshit. Fellas, this is how you fucking do it. Huh? You don't let no woman treat you like shit just because she got a pussy between her legs. Hell, there's a billion women on earth. I don't know how many. I'm just saying something. But there's a billion women on earth. Her pussy ain't no special. Ain't nothing special. What she got between her legs ain't nothing special. So don't let them put that shit in your head. This is how you do it. Stand up for yourself. Have a backbone. Have morals. Have respect. And if she can't respect that, oh well, relationship over. Move on. There are plenty of women out there on God's green earth that will respect you as the man and will not put you through no bullshit. You was an hour late for the date? They said, well, since you was late, he said we talked about that for a week. That's what he said. And he said he gonna pick you up at 4 so y'all can be at the dinner date at your reservation at 5. You didn't come down from your apartment until 5, so you're late. So he said, fuck it, I'm gonna take you to a cheesecake factory. And you got the nerve talking about, you don't take nobody who look like this to a cheesecake factory? What's so special about how you look? Not a motherfucking thing. What's so special? Nothing. Nothing. Ain't nothing special about your looks. Ain't nothing special about you. You are just another female on God's green earth. That's it. Hey, we got female dogs out there. We got female lions, female cats, female giraffes. What's so special about you? Nothing. So, fellas, this is how you do it. If she can't respect you and your authority as a man, fuck them. Bye. There are plenty of women out there. And to home dude, whoever he is, to home dude, I congratulate you for standing on your principles. And guess what? This woman did you a favor by letting you know who she is. Who she is. She told you right off the jump who she is as a person. And I congratulate you for standing on your morals and your principles and saying, you know what? Bye. So that's what I say. If you're going to treat me like this, fuck it. Huh? Y'all women are so stupid. You so worried about what he can buy you, what he going to take you for dinner. You don't realize if this man is the kind of man that you want, you can have that and more in a whole entire relationship. Because as you can see, men don't mind spending money on a woman, but you got to goddamn respect him as the man and respect what he is trying to do. And if you can't do that, you just fuck it up for yourself. This, fellas, is what I have been saying for the longest. I don't care what no woman say. I know a lot of women are talking trash about him. I already know it. Don't care. But fellas, we need to teach these women. This is exactly what I have been saying for the longest. Dick ain't free. And this is exactly what that means.